Want to buy a property in Melbourne, but you can't afford to live where you actually want to? One option is rentvesting. You buy where you can afford and rent it out while you keep renting in the suburb that suits your lifestyle and where you actually want to live. Hi, I'm Clinton Waters, Principal at Axton Finance, Melbourne's trusted mortgage brokers with more than 500 five-star Google reviews. As an experienced broker, rentvesting is a common strategy used by Melbourne property first-home buyers. It allows you to start building wealth through property while still living where you want to. However, in 2026, the outlook has changed slightly for two key reasons. First, Melbourne's sales market has softened. Prices have pulled back, which is both a good and bad news. Good because you now need less of a deposit, but bad because you might be worried about long-term growth potential. The rental market, on the other hand, is still strong. The vacancy rate is tight, so it's unlikely your rental property will sit empty for any substantial period, and rental rates are actually growing. The second change in 2026 is the tax policy. This year's federal government budget has removed the ability for investors to negatively gear existing property, so it would apply to a rentvestor too, and it could impact the numbers. The good news is that this change has not affected new builds, so you could consider buying a new property, such as a new townhouse or an apartment, to potentially maximise your tax effectiveness. Both new and established properties come with pros and cons. Which options suit you depends on your financial situation and your long-term goals. If you'd like to find out more about rentvesting in Melbourne in 2026, speak to me, Clint Waters, and the team at Axton Finance.